Recontinue last night.
So, I've been meaning to ask you something. You said old Sephiroth's come back from the dead, right? And that that's a bad thing. So, what I want to know is, how'd he do it? And what's he after?
He wants to save the planet.
But, wouldn't that make him a good guy?
It's not what he's doing, but how. He doesn't give a shit if everyone dies in the process.
Sounds like a total nutter. I mean, there's not much point in having a planet if there's no one left to enjoy it, is there?
That said, let's not forget that we still got a whole nother problem. One that's reared its ugly head time and time again. Bunch of assholes who won't stop till they've bled the planet dry. Shit. To hit them where it hurts, we'll need to leverage those connections of yours. But if you even think about stabbing us in the back, I'm gonna hug and squeeze you to death, you hear me?
Loud and clear. Let's finish this. Hold your ready.
Look at that.
Take him down.
You're done. Now you're in.
Just a fortune teller.
The canyon!
Cosmo Canyon, a sacred sanctuary where the planet's greatest minds gather.
It's beautiful. More than I ever imagined. Come on, let's pick up the pace. I can hear it calling my name.
Yeah, me too.
I can't wait to hear it. Come on.
Hey, guys! It's me! I'm back! Nanaki?
Nanaki!
Can't believe it! It really is you.
Nanaki! Huh?
We were so worried. Oh, come on.
Whoa. Oh.
Now, why don't you go pay your respects to fellow Bugenhagen? Come on. You can let them through. They're good people. I promise. After all, they're the reason I'm here.
What in the hell was that? Hey guys, it's me. Who?
such a softie.
Real quick, gotta check something. An airship dropped these on us this morning. Wanted posters of the terrorists who bombed those reactors. Huh. But I think we can say you had nothing to do with all that. Even if Nanaki hadn't vouched for you, it's obvious. Welcome to the sanctum of planetology, Cosmo Canyon.
Thanks for keeping watch over the...
You be careful out there, and may the planet keep you safe. Can you believe it? Nanaki's back. It's such a relief to know that he's okay.
That wind generates... Thanks for keeping watch.
You see that wanted poster? Pictures look nothing like us.
Must be that way for a reason.
Gotta keep on our toes.
They just did their thing. I can't wait to see nighttime Cosmo. Oh my gosh. You know they're gonna switch it up. You know they're gonna turn nighttime. Cosmo, oh, let me see the lights, the torches, all you got. It's like just a little road pit stop back into nostalgia lane. I can't get mad at remakes, especially when they look this good. Chatley, I have not talked to you all
We're
game.
at the Cosmo Canyon, Cloud. A long-standing dream of mine has
He's just
finally
I
come
mean, you
true.
feel me?
Planetology
Just too much to
protects
do
our
now.
consuming society, insisting that we have much to learn about this world. And now, we have the opportunity to share in their planetary knowledge. I can't help but wonder where we'll meet next. So many fascinating possibilities.
We gotta go to the end. The Sildra Inn. You got an
Says I read
iPhone?
about this place in a guidebook.
Oh no, that's his
So
iPad.
the concert at the North Coast.
Not the piano. Oh, there go that dude. Boo! Let me see outside. I want to, man. Part 3, I need to be able to see all areas, indoor and out, from all parallels. You feel me? You feel me? Oh, materia. Oh, Tifa's just now getting chakra in the game, imagine. And this ain't the way.
Ours is the
The torch of Cosmo can be whispered. Hearken to the wisdom of the planet.
Fellow Bugenhagen has forbidden anyone from entering.
His tone just setting up.
Gotta kill some time first.
I just don't believe that they took the track and they just spit on it. They just spit all over it. Ugh.
We've reached the end.
Which way do I go, big fella? I need a waypoint.
I give thanks to the
This way.
May the planet
Materia shot. Weapon shot.
Something about
You taking too long.
You a customer?
Nah, I'm actually just on my way out.
Please come again.
I won't.
wow. I can already feel myself
What type of camera you got? Oh, you got one of them high tech, them kill techs.
Well, I've seen worse. Congrats.
You got 30K in the
You're welcome to shop
bank.
here.
Definitely going with them. Oh, and we get overpowered with that? Oh yeah, most definitely. I ain't gonna lie, it's a little bit weird. Like, yeah, all of the special abilities is like they're tied to the shop. So you gotta buy your abilities now. Hey,
I think it's already charged. It's like a different color than mine. It's a different color on the ears. It's different than mine.
those feel way better. They feel good.
Yeah, they feel just like yours. Look, feel it.
Oh yeah, those are way softer.
Yeah, mine. They seem like I found 2 chargers.
Okay.
Like it's like one black one and
Well, you just got upgraded. Those are USB-C, so those are fast chargers.
fast chargers. extension. And then this one is for your iPad that you plug in.
Yep.
I didn't know they wanted me to do that. I thought it just connected by itself.
Looks sweet. You gotta see how loud it
Yeah, I need. Are yours very loud?
is. Yeah. Not super loud, but they're very clear.
Look, and I found this other one. It's like a charger.
Oh, yeah, you put that in the charger. Or can't see.
Don't you dare use my weapons for anything unsavory.
Ah, ma'am.
Do as
Unsavory. We gotta slice people up.
You heard of phoenix species?
Crazy to think these caves formed naturally.
We gotta go to the top of the canyon. Red or Nanaki. Nanaki.
I was born and raised here, in this canyon. I was to become a watcher of the Veil like those before me, until I was taken by Shinra. Now that I'm home and have repaid my debt to you, I plan to serve my village once more. I appreciate all that you've done for me. Thank you.
We're really gonna miss you, Red.
Oh, don't say that. You're only making this harder. I mean, I wish we had more time, but this is my duty.
I suppose it was your duty to act the old man.
I wanted you to treat me as an equal, not a dog.
Not a pig. Is that you, my boy?
Coming!
Ah.
So, was that goodbye?
Nah, I'm sure we'll see him around the canyon. The real question is, why'd we come here? To learn the secrets of planetology. Come on!
Can't forget that materia.
As for me... that'll do. I'm gonna steal some shut-eye, if you don't mind.
Then we can see the sights.
Feel the energy all around you. It rides the winds across our planet, singing through the veil to fill our lungs, and by extension our very beings. As you'll come to learn, the practice of mindful breathing can connect us with the ineffable wonders of the planet.
Thank you.
Is there any truth to the rumors? Has the beast really been sighted?
If the survey team is to be believed, then I'm afraid so.
The last sighting was only 2 years ago, though.
At our it rides the winds across our planet.
Though the road ahead is unknown, we are not afraid, for we walk with the Great Mother at our side.
Lift your gaze to the heavens. Watch as the clouds.
A lot of folks downplay the planet's peril, but if they saw the weapons up close like we did, they'd have no choice but to acknowledge how bad it really is. Folks around here, though, they get it. They want what's best for our planet. You can see it in their eyes. Wonder if it ain't too late to recruit them to Avalanche.
If you ask me, planetology.
These sacred lands have been riches. Tell me, is it better to spread the teachings of planetology? What must you put your faith in our
Wow, we're like really high.
Not so fast. Sorry, but visitors aren't allowed in here. You see, this is where we keep all our valuables.
Oh, so you got some treasure?
Not so fast. Sorry, but visitors aren't allowed in here. You see, this is where we keep all our valuables.
And I like valuables. This thing actually goes up pretty high, and the detail on all this rock we're passing through. Ah, you should have let me see through there. This observatory is gonna be crazy. I just know it. 7. I see that number 7. Iconic. What's in here?
Only those who have the key, as well as fellow Bugenhagen's permission, are allowed inside.
Understood.
Oh, these are the friends I was talking about.
Thank you for looking after Mamaki. My name is Bugenhagen. I teach planetology here in the canyon. One could say I know a thing or two about our world.
A thing or two? I doubt there's a thing or two you don't know about it.
Well, it might seem that way to a child like yourself.
I'm not a child anymore. I'm 48.
40 what?
Mamaki here has a long life ahead of him. In human terms, I would say he's about 15 or 16 years old.
That's more than old enough. I can protect our Veil and everyone in it.
Cloud see a little bit in him now.
Say for my good-for-nothing father.
Speaking of the members of our little community, have you announced your return to one and all, Mamaki?
Not yet. Be right back.
But where are my manners? Please, come in and have a look around.
We so high up in the sky. We with the clouds right now. Wow.
Anakin never had much exposure to the outside world. I can only hope his travels with you have served to enlighten him.
A warm welcome to you, friends of Nanaki.
Whoa, whoa! Those devices are testing the pull of gravity.
I never thought you could become even more enchanted.
While that may appear to be little more than a glistening mineral at a glance, it is in fact a crystallized collection of our planet's memories. That records fluctuations in various energies. I must ask that you handle it with care. It's a rather delicate device, you see. That's a scale model of our planet and the surrounding stars. One could say the dust it's collected represents the people who live upon it.
Here we seek to gather the wisdom of the planet.
Working here is an incredible honor.
You recognize that little scamp? I'll have you know that in his childhood, Nanaki was quite a handful. That is one of the first Mako detectors ever built. Though I suspect it can't detect much now. That right there is a type of a current generator. It harnesses the power of the wind to produce new airflows of its own. Perhaps you've encountered them before during your travels. Oh, have my devices piqued your curiosity? They are essential to my studies of the planet.
Dude, what's in here?
Let's not be hasty. I'll show you that room later.
Oh.
Nothing is as beautifully complex as the cosmos.
Mind your manners in front of fellow Bugenhagen.
In front of fellow Bugenhagen.
The
Bugen.
lights we observe here have traveled to us from the far reaches of time and space. To gaze at the stars is to gaze into their past, what they once were, eons ago.
Can't say I'm all that interested in the future.
Ah, man.
That's
Then.
just how we're wired. Humans can't help but fixate on the past, on what used to be.
That's deep. I mean, the future. I mean, the past is what make the future, though. So it's like you look at that and it's like, bet. How can we make something like that in the future?
You won't find a larger telescope on the planet. With it, you can see to the edge of the galaxy. There's no better view of the stars than through this scope. But the lens could do with some cleaning. My apologies.
The lights we observe here have traveled to us from the far reaches of time and space. To gaze at the stars is to gaze into their past, what they once were.
That again, huh?
That's...
The planet crying out. A sorrowful dirge indeed. One I've heard all too often of late. This tubing allows us on the surface to hear the inner voice of the planet.
What we just heard didn't come from the planet, though. That was definitely the voice of a weapon.
You seem awfully sure of yourself, miss.
Because we saw them with our own eyes. 2 in the Corel and Gungaga reactors. They were loud and huge.
A fascinating account, were it true. However, such grand delusions could be a sign of Mako poisoning. Do see a doctor.
Excuse me?
Oh. Yes. That would do them some good. Judging from everything you've said, the 3 of you are unfamiliar with basic planetology. But it is never too late to learn. Come with me.
New door, new room. Let's go.
I present to you our planetarium. While the Shinra building features the latest iteration, this particular one is my original design.
Sure, boy, they going to all worlds. They want every bit to put into their monopoly. CG.
Wow. This is only the beginning.
Oh.
A shooting star.
Planetology is not simply the study of the cosmos and the celestial bodies that dwell in it. Rather, it is a quest to comprehend the cyclical nature of life. Behold, the planet we call home. It was from its soil, so teeming with life, that mankind was born. And like all living things, man is fated to die. So, what happens next? The body withers and returns to the planet. But what of the mind, the spirit, the soul? Much like its former vessel, it too returns whence it came. To the great river where all intertwine and circle the planet without end. A cycle of continuous convergence and divergence. The ceaseless ebb and flow that is the life stream. An apt name, though it is as much a reservoir as it is a stream, being the sum of the planet's spiritual energy. It is the very essence of our star, the blood coursing through its planetary veins. And if ever that essence were to be entirely depleted,
WCG.
of course, these
Don't
are
look like we missed a
basic
beat.
principles of planetology.
So you're saying that Mako is spiritual energy, which we're using up?
Just so. Siphoned from the planet and processed for industry, that energy can no longer fulfill its true purpose. It is fated to fuel man's machinery, then fade away.
Okay, but does it actually fade away? I mean, what if it doesn't? What if it just returns to the life stream in a different form? Is that possible?
A novel theory, suggestive of a lack of understanding. However, that can be overcome with time and education.
You rang?
Please escort this young lady to our seminar room, would you?
Right this way. Okay.
Hey, can I come?
Got a question. Planet runs out of energy. It and everything on it dies, right?
Yes.
There any way to avoid this? Like, making the spiritual energy stronger?
Hey.
Why are you asking me such things?
Daddy live stream.
I'm sorry. I've come to realize that I'm
Yeah,
somewhat stuck in the
take the
past.
rest after that, you know.
We've
What about
entered an era
later?
in which humanity exerts unprecedented influence over its environs. And as both the planet and society evolve, so too must science. And yet it seems that I cannot. Perhaps I'm much too old of a dog to learn any new tricks.
Thanks so much for taking such great care of Nanaki for us. Fellow Bugenhagen instructed me to let you take anything you think might prove useful on your journey. Check out the storeroom when you have a chance.
Let's see. Five Moogle medals. 5,000. A quick little 5-day off.
Village is lame. Did you know none of the materia here is even real? And don't get me started on the planetologists. Bunch of blowhards in love with the sound of their own voice.
Nah, I just fell through something,
Our
bro.
planet is the greatest artist.
Daddy, I got VIP in this game, bro. Whoa.
I heard from
Oh
Fellow
no.
Bugenhagen. By all means, please come and join the seminar. Follow me if you would.
Tell me, is it better to spread the teachings of planetology to others?
I ask you this, who among you has looked in?
So many seminars. Where do I even start?
I've always been on the bigger side, but I've never been into physical stuff. Painting and poetry are more my thing. My old man, he used to say it was a waste.
What about you, miss? You must have a story to share.
Dad, I was like,
Please.
where
Me?
the heck is this starting, bro?
Okay. Where to begin? I fell into the life stream. I don't have words to
Actually, right now,
describe
I
it,
just doing
except
doing
beautiful,
a different
maybe?
thing, bro.
It was a lot to take in. Feelings of kindness washed over me. Long forgotten memories came flooding back. It was a warm, comforting place. But there was also conflict. A war between the planet and its enemies. And we can't let them win. We need the planet, and it needs us. We have to rise up, fight back, defend it from this terrible threat. Thing is, I don't know how to do any of that. And I hoped you might have the answer. I'm not criticizing planetology or anything, and I'm not trying to scare anybody either.
Dad,
I just...
what theme is this?
You know.
Dad, what theme is this?
Never mind.
Labyrinth.
This is all
Labyrinth?
coming out wrong.
Please, do not be discouraged. Should you ever wish to try again, we would be more than happy to listen. What matters is that you keep challenging your beliefs. Stop doing
I
that,
never seen
and the answers will
Labyrinth.
forever elude you. On that note, I think we should adjourn for the evening. The River of Lights is almost upon us, so let us head to the torch.
I'll see you at the festival.
Dad, everything is just like square in here. Everything I see here is just
I
square.
think I'm gonna stop right there. It's a good little hour. Alright, I'll see y'all later, man. Peace.